Start recording. I have put music for people. I'm not sure if I want to listen to music or not. It kind of became a habit. Maybe I'll listen. Screw it, I'll listen to it. Skip song. Skip song. Skip song. Yeah, it seems like the voice commander, not the work. Voice control settings. Start listening, motherfucker. Start listening. Skip song. Skip song. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good, good. Alright, this is number 10. Ben 10 and shit, you know. Alright. It's not playing in the song. Okay. How's that, little bird? How you doing? How far are you from the top? How far are you, Berg? Taking the victory. I'm gonna use bands to warm up. Where is the band? I've been traumatized by those bands. I've stopped using for a while because I had them snapping on my, I've this band snap so many times and hit me in sensitive areas to the point where I just stopped using them even to warm up for pull-ups. But here we are, back again. Back again to using them until they snap and hit me again in my sensitive area. So, I found a better way of setting up the bar so it doesn't slip away. Way much better. That will move less during Nordic curls, so I'll have to adjust my feet a little less. So, we're gonna do this thing. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, this sucks. I pulled this short thing. Also, I think the camera is blurry. I need to clean it. Oh well. I probably just touched it when get water sprayed. Get water sprayed, motherfuckers. Actually, it rained a little bit outdoors. I didn't even realize it. It was very light rain. Get sprayed with my liquid. Here, it's good as new, guys. Clean and shiny. Hello, somebody. Let me see who it is. Oops. Who is that? Right, nobody? Oh, weird. I almost swear I heard that. Aye! Oh well, I'm going crazy, I guess. I'm going crazy, I'm hearing voices. Right. So, a topic I wanted to talk about today, since it's quiet, and this is a great opportunity to yap however I want, is genetics. A lot of people talk about genetics and how unfortunate they are, and their genetics not being great for bodybuilding, and how they'll never be good at have a good physique because they're not built to be, or like they don't have the genetics to be a good looking, and those people don't even compete or anything. They just like complain. They're like they'll always be small, and I think those are the people that piss me off the most, because you don't see those people assuming, like they always assume they're outliers, okay, when it comes to genetics, but they don't assume they're outliers in a good way. They always assume they're below average, they suck, they have the worst genetics, they can't build muscle, yada yada. But they never think they can build muscle, never think they can be impressive. This is on the wrong side of the extreme. I think I would rather always have someone be delusional. I am somewhat delusional with my goals, and I'm aware of it. I don't give a fuck. Some people might think I'm crazy to have such goals, but I don't want to settle down for being an average guy. It just doesn't satisfy me. You can always settle down for being just the average guy that is small, been going for the gym for 10 years, and it looks like he's just started going to the gym. What a time to be alive. And like, I really, okay, let me just make sure the mic is working. Yeah, it is working. I think everyone should at least believe they're gonna be doing decent. Or like, just not assuming they're not gonna succeed. Because people who assume they're not gonna succeed are the people who are not gonna succeed. You just sabotage yourself before you begin. When you think you're not gonna make it, you lost before you even try, because you already set yourself for failure. Please, Flex. You got your Flex last time, pal. You can't be asking for free Flexes the whole time now. Plus, you gotta wait for me to get a pump or something. Are you looking to see those muscles cold? Why don't you flex for me? How about we reverse the rule here? You flex for me. I'll give you a flex. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, don't be impressed by the lack of muscles. I'm wearing oversized clothes. It's like just the best clothes to not look impressive. This is what you should wear if you don't want to look impressive. Oversized clothes. There's a reason why people wear tight clothes, for the record. You know that? So I wear tight clothes because they look more muscular. They don't work on fat people or chunky people. Depends where you are. I'm a chunker, so they don't work for me well. They hide my fatness, I guess. But I gave you a flex. What do you mean, please? You missed it. You missed the flex. Already gave you one. One flex per viewer, bro. Only one flex per viewer. We're not gonna be hunting out those for free now, are we? Yeah. If you missed this one, it's gone. You're not getting it. Yes, it was. There was not much care with that flex because no pump, and I don't care to flex right now. So you get this one with low energy. You're a subscriber? Sure. I mean, I gave you a flex. I'm not gonna flex again. Screw it. You got your flex. I know you're deaf or something. Not my problem. I've got something in my eye. My God. I need to get something. A broom or something, dang it. I think I got an idea. Yeah, I don't know if you're deaf or something. I flexed. I told you I flexed. We're gonna move on. All right. Do I do touch and go? It's called PowerTech. There's probably way much better power racks out there. This one is called PowerTech. I don't know. Like the brand is PowerTech. You can just find it. Look up PowerTech and you'll know. PowerTech. The spotters are very high quality, higher quality power rack overall. Maybe I think the ones with the smaller hole maybe you can find better attachment to. I'm not sure. So try and find something different. I don't recommend this one. I didn't have options, so I didn't really choose this power rack. Like beggars can't be choosers, you know. I mean, it's not like I got it for free, but I live in Palestine. There's not much availability for this equipment and shit. So if you live in a third world country like I do, you work with what you got. Oh, people have stopped using third world country name for you long time ago. Oh, I don't care. I still count myself a third world country. I think I'm gonna do a touch and go day. And where is my pen? Okay. So I'm gonna do 5 sets of 1. The thing is, sometimes I forget how many reps I did. So trying to write what I do in the power rack with a marker, then erasing it later, seems to work the best. I could always go back to the VOD, but I'm resting for 1 minute only. So since I'm resting for only 1 minute, I cannot really be switching things around. Hello, hello! Oh, this is a fake mic. He got 2 O's in the second hello. Haha, caught him. He thinks we are fools and recognize the fake mic. Well, we cracked the code, my guy. Can't fool us. Where's the real mic? Huh? Tell us, where is the real mic? Man, we're fools. Anyhow, just going with it. We find you doing also fine, just fine. It only gets better from here since we started my workout. Working out is amazing, man. Keeps me sane. Let's look. So every time I do a set, I leave a mark on the power rack. I can't forget this way. If I manage to get 5 sets of 1 with this, I would be impressed. This is going to start being fairly fatiguing here. Alright. Two. Another mark. And set on I already told you, you got your arm flex. You got 2 flexes, I'm not going to give you any more. And that was like the last flex ever you're getting. Just putting a period. Up to you, man. I don't know. I don't care. You want more flexes to stay in here till I decide to flex again. For the time being, I'm not flexing anymore. Oh boy. This is starting to get hard here. Get 2 more sets. I told you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me or not? Write something, write 200 if you can hear me on YouTube. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. I don't know, you're supposed to, but maybe I fucked it up. I'll check the YouTube VOD to see if people can hear me there or not. I don't know why my freaking monitor is flickering. Anyhow. Okay, I'll check if YouTube people can hear me or not now. Oh no, I still have 1 more set. Okay, let me try and do it quickly. Gonna waddle my way there. Alright. Let me see. YouTube. Quick, I only have 1 minute to check it. Abid. Yeah. He's live. Here we go. Yeah, you can hear me. I don't give a fuck then. Go fuck yourself, for all I care. Yeah, I'm done being nice to you. I really don't give a fuck, man. You go fuck yourself. I flex for you. You're being annoying now. Alright, we did it, but we lost like just this much range of motion. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But I think I'm gonna do a different variation next week. So we're doing a different variation next week. Maybe I'll go easier on the volume. Alright. I wonder how much weight should I do on Nordic curls today. We'll see. I feel super strong. I kind of also don't want to spam the same variation twice a week. That's kind of one problem I have. I'm trying to not spam the same variation twice. Anyhow, this is going to be the last day I do ring pull-ups. I'm not going to be doing much weight anyway on those. I don't know, I keep it as wide as possible. Probably shouldn't have gone for a third rep, but whatever, we went for it. How much do I weigh is an important question. Did I weigh heavier than last time, or? Because I haven't checked. I'm the same. Sure, I probably checked, but whatever. So, I'm gonna have some changes, sort of, to how I do things for pull-ups. But overall, same spirit. It's gonna be in the same vein or spirit, whatever you want to call it. Man, those are way much easier. Those are way much easier, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna hold like the plates like this, I guess. No, this will hit the floor. Okay, I'm trying to find a way that will not hit the floor. Okay, I'm gonna just get here, go on the floor, and see how I'm gonna do it. So get on the floor. Oh, it's harder than I thought. Okay. No, this is gonna hit the floor. No, that also is not gonna work. Can't figure out how to do this. I could put a backpack and put the weights in the backpack. Okay, how do I do the weight? I could hold it like this. It doesn't seem very good. Holding it like this, maybe. It's kind of weird holding it like this. Okay, maybe just holding it like this is not a bad idea, I don't know. I guess we're trying that, screw it. So screw it, here we are. Phew! I'm going to just having fun here with Nordic. So if I do this, oh no, this isn't going to work. I need to tie them together to make sure they don't fall apart, man. Yeah, sounds good. Feels good. Looks good. Alright. So how much did I do last workout? I haven't made up my mind, really. I'm kind of really doing this for fun anyway. So, I'll try 10 kilograms on Nordic curls. Oh no, wasn't happening. Oh hell, this is hard. Oh well, we failed. Now let's get actually to working out. Oh, it's tougher. Probably because I'm not used to doing those. Should I just do a one with? Should I do one with this and see how much I can do? See how much reps I can do with 5 kilograms added. I should probably do that. I don't know, did I add 5 kilograms to my pull-ups last workout? Or what? I'm not sure. I'll just test something. Yeah, see how many reps I can do with 15 kilograms added. Alright. You're gonna do 2 sets? Or maybe 3. Let's go. I'm curious. Holy hell, barely 10. That was 10 to failure for sure. I think I'm getting stronger. Maybe. Man, I don't know why this motor is flickering. Maybe it's just gonna, I don't know. Whatever. That's great. Let's see how many reps I can do with 5 kilograms, then we're going to do an AMRAP. Yep. That was all we got. I'll do a negative. That's gonna be about it. Yep. No more. For sure. Whew. First one felt easy. But boy. Oh boy. Second time I did the 5. Felt much harder. I even feel like I cheated more. We'll see. Alright.
Synapse rated with like viewers.
Hello, Synapse. Hello. Hello, some friends. Came in to see Nordic curls. I tried doing it with added body weight. Added weight to my body. I mean, shit. Can't speak. I did 5 kilograms. I tried 7.5 and I failed. One leg is impossible. It's not impossible. Come on, man. Just give me time. One leg Nordic is not impossible. Very, very possible. Gonna be crazy feat of strength, but very possible, man. Alright. Gonna do the rest of reps with this, with like partial rep range of motion, I guess. See how many we can get. I'm gonna do it half a block. I don't know. No, actually, this is a block. I don't know. There's no standardization when it comes to those things. I just make my own block rest range of motion. I just have bricks, and I just one brick height is one block. That's how I write in the program. We'll see. How's Dark Soul? Did you figure out how to kill that giant? Did you figure out the trick? I'm so stupid and stubborn, I would probably just kill it without trying to figure out the trick. I'm just that type of stubborn. I'm like, I'll just kill it. Well, I've seen me trying to kill enemies in Assassin's Creed and just being stubborn. Just like, I think I'm more inclined to just be like, I'll kill it with skill. Rather than trying to kill it with actually figure out the trick in the game. I just brute force everything. That's kind of been my way to go. Are you going to be free later today? I don't know if Spinel's going to be free. She bought Dead Island, so I don't want to play without her since she's ended up spending her money to buy a game. I wanted to make chocolate milk, but I guess we're waiting. I have cocoa powder in my room, yes. I absolutely have cocoa powder in my room and sugar. So I can make chocolate milk on the spot when I desire. Have you ever seen someone more addicted to chocolate milk than this guy? I would be, you gave up on the, I don't think I've seen you doing nautical snaps. Did you give up? I think I'm going to use chalk, or it's left with chalk in my thing. There's a little chalk here. Yeah, I don't know, there's probably any chalk left. You can see how many reps we're going to get. With 15. Got 10 reps. Right. Okay, just making sure the mic works. I get stressed about the mic. I always have to check it because I don't know, sometimes if it's also, yeah, shit, I forgot to give you the clip shout out thing. And I'll do it after the set because I want to edit it, but I'll write it here. Let's see what you got. Also, you end up deleting your clips that have copyright music because you stream, because you go on YouTube. I just made it so my clips don't go on YouTube, the audio. Go on YouTube, just see a BRB thing moving. But they have no clue what's going on. Unless they're on YouTube, on Twitch. Nope. Whew. Still good. Alright, let me do the clip shot in here. Pause the music so you can hear the clip. Why should it not work? Murder? Unbelievable. I can't believe it's a murderer. I want to make a voice command that shouts at people, but I haven't done it yet. It's like, I'm like, I should do that, that would be cool. I already have skip song as a command, voice command. Skip song. It's not hard to make voice commands even. I'm just lazy. Skip song. Ah, come on, you little shit. Skip song. Skip song. All right. Oh boy. Six reps, not bad. No, I'm a bit fatigued. So my current goal with these is, I don't know, having less range of motion, less tendon, beat up. What are they? I wear knee sleeves while doing these, because if my knees are sore or tired, makes it harder to warm up. Because I don't know, even lightweight Nordics, I feel like they're stressing my knees. So this helps me warm up. I don't think they help with Nordics. If anything, they might even be making it worse. Possibly. But they for sure don't help. They either like don't do anything in the knee sleeves, or they just make things worse. Do I recommend them? Not really. They help you warm up. And for an exercise like Nordic curls, when warming up is kind of hard. Because just a bodyweight exercise. Bodyweight exercises are harder to warm up to, even with assistance. So I just use one of those. Amazing. Amazing. Highly recommend it. Oh yeah, let me make chocolate milk quick before the thirst timer ends. Quick! Man, I don't know. I feel like a fat guy sometimes, having cocoa powder on my desk and shit. I'm like, this is such a fat guy behavior. I mean, I'm a chonker, but one would expect if they saw a bag of sugar and cocoa powder on one's desk for me to be chunkier. I'm not that chunky. I made this out of a freaking water bottle because I made it out of a water bottle because couldn't be asked to go to the store to buy one. Plus, it's free. I had like a water bottle thing there. And I was like, oh shit, this works just for the thing I want. So why not? Why the hell not? I wonder what's the 1 rep max for. I don't think I had more in me in the last set. If I did, it would have been not a full range of motion rep. So I need to calculate my 1 rep max. And see how it goes for the pull-ups. We'll see what 1 rep max on pull-ups is. I wonder if I made progress. We'll find out next workout, actually. Not next workout. Next week, we'll find out if we made progress. Or all of the bullshit 5 sets of 1 are useless. Or not, we'll see. Yep. 9, 10, 9, and 8 is what we got on these sets. This is one of my strongest grips on pull-ups. Getting close to ripping a plate. Getting close to ripping a plate. Getting a plate for 10 would be impressive. I want to just see here, Wonder Max calculator. For people who are into fitness, I made a Wonder Max calculator for Chet. 130 kilograms for 10. No, that's not 130. I'm retarded. 89 plus 15, 104. Wonder Max, 104 kilograms for 10. According to this, I should have a 5 kilogram PR. I should, in theory, have that. But Wonder Max calculators, not always correct. Actually, that's not. No, that's actually even more. Yeah. Did I do the math right? I'll find out. I'll find out in a second. So 89. Yeah, I should be right. Absolutely should be right. Alright, let's see how this one goes. No. I don't have it in me. I'm not gonna go for a rip. I don't have. Not today. Oh boy. Now I can get rid of the knee sleeves. I actually bought a snack once and put it on my desk. And then the same day, Snaps was on his stream talking about how you shouldn't have a snack on your desk. I was like, he was right. I got it off of the desk. He's not wrong. You should not have snacks on your desk, ever. You're setting up yourself for failure. It wasn't like it was like a box of these, like cylindrical biscuits with chocolate filling. I don't know what you call them where you live. I don't even know what we call them here. We'll call them here. I'm really happy with my PR though. I'm trying to make it harder for me. I'm trying to get really strong and pull up. Yeah. Alright. I need some chocolate milk. What do I want to do here? Cable rows, yes. My shoulder feels wonky, that's the problem. So I'm not sure if I want to do those. I would do skull crushers, I believe. So skull crushers. Man, I feel good today. We're gonna switch. Next week is gonna be switching the workout. What's it called? The variations for whatchamacallit, for pull-ups. So my weight progression is quite simple. My method progression is quite simple right now. So I'm trying to get practice in. Here, give me a second. Let me get some sip of chocolate milk. My throat is dry. Whew, tasty. My method of progression on pull-ups is quite simple. I do 5 sets of 1. Add 2.5 kilograms until it gets tougher in the last rep and I start losing range of motion. Then I'll switch the variation out. And I do back offs with the same exercise variation. Although I was actually doing different variation for a while. I was doing a different variation for a while on gosh, I'm blind. Yeah, let me start over. I lost my train of thought. So my method for progression on pull-ups is quite simple. I try to not overcomplicate it. It has some sort of rotation programmed in. So I have variations to avoid overuse. I'm trying to get strong on pull-ups overall, so it doesn't really matter much. If you get strong on one variation of pull-ups, you get strong on all. Kind of how it works. So trying to get stronger on your weaker variations is never a bad idea. I did decide to start with my strongest variation of pull-ups because it just happened to be what I was on. It just happens to be what I was about to do on conjugate before I abandoned it, so I just carried on. I like conjugate. I think it's just harder to run than any method of training that requires you to do easier work overall. And it's not like if you're on conjugate you might be doing easier work. It requires you to be able to tell what is 9% or 9.9 to 5% of your 1 rep max. It's hard to tell on the spot. And even if you can tell on the spot, what happens sometimes your ego gets in the way, which is what happened with me with conjugate. I just couldn't stop myself from putting more weight. And I failed a lot of reps on bench when I was not supposed to fail. So there is that. It's not a good I can't think of the word. Oh yeah, practice. It's not good practice to not follow the rules you put into place. Some people will be talking about how they're not supposed to do something and then you see them doing that exact something. It's not because they're dumb, it's because they couldn't control their ego. Controlling your ego is a very hard skill and it might take 3, 4, 5, 6 years even to master. You might look at me and think I'm stupid for saying that. I still can't control my ego. It requires humbleness, and you don't want to kill your ego because sometimes your ego is what makes you push your exercises hard. So you don't want to kill it, but also you don't want to let it control you and making you end up with horrible training choices. So I decided instead of trying to control it, I just ended up abandon, what's it called? Instead of trying to control it, I just set myself for success by making it not a limiting factor. I find it if you one of those people that has a hard time controlling their egos, having set percentages that you're supposed to follow and you're not allowed to mess with, makes it harder to follow your ego. So always have, like, if you have ego problems, have a program that is written on paper that you're not allowed to mess with unless something extreme happens, and you're only allowed to, like, lower the weight, not increase it. Like when you say I'm supposed to do 95, do 95. And if you think, oh shit, 95 is not a round up number to do 5 sets of 1 with, you lower it, you don't increase it. Just kind of to get yourself in the safer area. So you're not allowed. If you want to round up things, you round it down, not up. That's like my opinion of what you should do if you have ego hard to control. It's a good try it and round it up to a way much bigger number than you should, and you ruin the whole program. It's easier to train. It's easy to fix training a little too easy one week in one training cycle than training hard one week. Because if you start training hard, especially in the strength program, you're bound to ruin it because you're going to be fatigued too quickly. I need to get Vermeer on my... I think my program is working too well. I should get Vermeer convinced to do it. Yeah, whatever. It's hard to convince Vermeer to do anything. Vermeer always wants to do whatever he wants to do. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Because when it comes to things where you don't want to listen to everyone that tells you advice, because if you listen to every advice you find on the internet, you're gonna end up doing things. Did I do dumbbell rows today? Am I doing dumbbell rows today? I'm not sure. If you follow every advice you see, you're gonna end up changing your program so often to the point where you fuck it up real bad. You ruin your progress, making it harder to track, yada yada yada. Shit like that. I think I'm supposed to do... Whatever. I might just do dumbbell rows today. For my back, because I feel like my right shoulder is not really feeling so good, and I feel like overall rows are one of the contributors. So. One of the major contributors to my right shoulder discomfort is more than likely rows. So I'm kind of trying to just not train it that hard. I could still move the bench, it's not the end of the world. You guys are going to have a horrible view of the cable rows on the big camera, for sure. But I don't care much. Should I care? Should I care? I might just do GM presses from now on. For the start of this workout, just switch things around and do overhead extensions as a finisher for this. Oh, I shouldn't pull the bench so far back. Oh well. Man, so much work to do cable rows. I'm doing dumbbell rows. I'm doing dumbbell rows. Screw it, nope. Next workout, I mean, cable rows are cousin to shoulder discomfort, so whatever. It's not that big of a deal to change things around. Okay, this is not going to be a good view, but don't care. Ooh, my obliques. I feel like they're gonna cramp, man. Not a good feeling. Ooh. What did I put here accidentally? You on me, baby. Okay, I'm gonna DIY the shit out of this. This piece of junk is not meant for heavy loads. You cannot tell. This shit is not meant for this much weight. And this is where bands come in motherfucking handy, right? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I should do it like this. Oh boy. I think Belushi ended up falling asleep, man. This is such a... Oh boy. This is some Eric Bugenhagen behavior. Okay. Using bands like this is such a Eric Bugenhagen's behavior. That's great. I feel like doing it. This feels unsafe, man. Oh boy. This feels super unsafe. Oh no. I know Eric feels safe doing shit like this. I don't feel safe, but whatever we do, we're committed to it. We're committed. Okay, let's do this. Hey, just keep your feet far. It should be good. Nope. Ego lifting, man, is fun. I get why Bugenhagens does this now. I get why Igor does this. It's just so much fun, man. Okay. Woo, baby, oh, come on. Fucking hell. The boog's sticking over this workout. Whew, baby. Gosh. Let's get on with the program, dig it. Let's not make Bugenhagen the star of the show here. The Bugenhagri. Eric Bugenhagen. Eric Bugenhageny? Ah. It's so much fun though. I'll give Eric that. I mean, let's have fun. What did I just hit? Amazing, I hit a brick. Someone didn't put the brick where it belongs. I was like, what the fuck did I hit now? Oh well. Do another set of Eric Bugenhagen rows. Do I do more horse cockery for the day, or do we call it? Oh boy. Whew. Let's rest. Man, this is fun. I'm enjoying this a little too much, huh? Am I not? I enjoying this a little too much. Huh. I think I'm getting strung to Vermeer. Huh. Hello, Vermeer. Speak of the devil, damn. Guess how much I... Oh, shit. If it scrolls up in chat, he'll know what I did. I did 104 for 10 reps on pull-ups. So that's like an added 16 kilograms to my body weight. I did 10, 9, 8. I wanted to see if I can do 3 sets of 10, didn't. I could not. I think I'm getting strong, man. I think I'm getting strong. I wasn't completely fresh too, so if I started fresher, I would have gotten more. I wonder if I should change the variation next week or not. Pardon me. Also, I tried doing 63 kilograms on dumbbell rows from the floor so it's not constant tension. I feel like I couldn't even load that much on my bar. So I just Eric Bugenhagen did it, you know? Put a band on the fucking thing. Oh boy, yeah. I just put a band on the thing. I was like, oh, that'll get the job done. I'm gonna put an extra band for extra safety, because screw that, man. Yeah. I felt strong today and pull-ups like crazy strong. We need more safety for this, it's great. I need more bands, man. I don't feel safe. Did you end up doing your cardio? Alright, this was a little more safe. Phew. Alright. Oh no, we lost one band. Ah, screw the extra one, it's only for show anyway. This is the real band. This is... This doesn't feel safe or legal. Looks like it shouldn't be even allowed to be done, but here we are. Yep. Man, I've been feeling like I've been building my strength for a bit lately. I feel like I haven't been showing it much. It's starting to show my strength. Because I've been like kind of mostly doing hypertrophy. Till like last 6 months, maybe 4 months. Now I'm kind of doing some strength shit. And proficiency going through the roof. It's crazy. If actually the 1 rep max calculator is right, which is probably not, I've gained like, what, 7 kilograms on my 1 rep max. On my best pull-up, or one of the best pulls. Because I think my pull-ups are just as strong as neutral, but that was before I started strength training it. And guess what? I have sore biceps from last time I trained biceps, so there's also that. Even though I don't think... Hey, when you say arms are involved in pull-ups, I don't feel that shit, ever. Unless I'm doing a 1 rep max, I don't feel like the arms at all on pull-ups. I've never, I don't know. Only time I feel it in my arms when I know I pulled with my arms. And I can tell when I pulled with my arms because how the pull-up looks. And I haven't done that in forever. Huh. It's funny when I was new into training, a lot of people would be like, just feel the thing. Just feel that, feel this. Like, you know, something about feeling it. I'm like, what do you mean you feel it? I don't feel nothing. I've been working out for 2 years. And now, like, in my 4th year, I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually feeling things. It feels like I could tell what's going on. You're aware during the program, the work. You're aware during the exercise. You're like, I know what's going on here. I feel like mega mind. I'm like, yep, I'm an exercise intelligence. People are too obsessed with their feelings. Muscle don't have feelings. Huh. I get the joke, but I get what you talk about. But I get what you talk about. Doesn't have it in me. Alright, Marcus. I don't like obsessing over feeling a muscle work. I always thought, no, I don't get obsessed over feeling muscles. I think I had good guidance when I started working out that told me feeling muscles is unnecessary. Because if you don't have muscle, you can't feel the muscle. The bigger the muscle is, the easier it is to feel. If your biceps are small, you're gonna have a harder time feeling your biceps. So why waste your time trying to feel that bicep that doesn't exist? Build the biceps, then try and feel it. You're like, but if I can't feel my biceps, I can't build it. You can. Plus, sensation is really not a good metric overall, because if you really want to go full on sensation, only do squeeze movements. The shorter the muscle is, the more you'll feel it. So just do half rep curls and boom, you should be growing the biggest biceps in the world, since you're going to be feeling the most. Or even better, just do holds. You want something better than a bicep partial motion only in the squeeze with high tension? Do holds. You want to feel your muscles? Do holds on any exercise in a mid position where there's high tension. And when I see you say, I don't feel my biceps, but does that mean you're growing your biceps better? No. That means shit. That's why I don't put much stock into feeling muscles. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. But I've been having a thought about feeling a muscle. If someone really insists on feeling a muscle, I wonder if bumping it up like doing 100 reps on a warm-up would give you a better sensation once you start working. Since that muscle is like it's filled with blood. Like I wonder if band high reps curls before a curl will be good, because it will make you feel the biceps better. Okay, I think I need to change the plates, but also a good one of those things that kind of make me know that feeling don't matter when it comes to muscles is seeing people or coaches review people form that complain about not feeling a muscle, then seeing just by looking at them without even asking them, do you feel your biceps? They know they don't feel their biceps or they're not growing it without even knowing what the other person felt, what the other person feels during the exercise. Why? Because they can tell from the goddamn movement. You can do side bends, I guess. If I coach anybody, I would insist on the lack of necessity of filling a muscle. Man, my legs are so sore. It hurts to do this exercise. Ew. I feel like so sore on my legs. I'm so like, I don't know if it's sort of the right word. So fatigued. I'm gonna. This feels like an automated bot message. Are you gonna try to sell me something here? Are you actually a real person, or are you gonna try to sell me something? That's the real question. I think my content sucks. That's the thing. I refuse to believe what you say is true. If what you say is true there, then give me one thing that I remember from my videos. Quote me for the record. Man, I don't know why this side feels like shit while doing these. I'm gonna do them forward then. Yeah, it feels nothing on my lats. I'm gonna do them forward. Works, gets the job done. I'm not gonna complain. I do wonder if it's a bot or not. I mean, longer messages like this tend to give a butt alarm. We tend to get those a lot, so don't blame me if I assume you're a butt if you send a long message like that. It's blame the bot. Man, whenever I don't shower after sweating, my hair feels insanely itchy. I don't like that feeling ever. Man, guys are just bombing already. Like, these air jets above me are so annoying, man. They're so annoying. Just like freaking drop a bomb up my head and just let me rest. Alright, now I have a conspiracy. Okay? If I get bombed, it's probably Wemir who hired them. Wemir the Jew, you've ever seen his nose? You know, very huge. So I am suspecting he's a Jew, he's the lion, saying he's not a Jew. And he's gonna bomb me so I don't get the 100-kilogram overhead press before him. Just a theory. Like, I can hear the air jet. Whatever, this is Wemir's doing. This is like my last words, it's Wemir who did it. Oh boy. Hang on. I'm gonna ask Wemir a simple question. As to know if he is you or not. Do you have a big nose, sir? Sir, do you have a big nose? Without looking at chat. If he said yes, then that's the truth, because you can go check out his nose. I don't think your nose is that big. But, whatever. I think you're just white. You being super white. I don't know. I've never thought your nose was big till you said your nose was big. I was like, maybe it is, I don't know. The thing is, I don't pay attention at people's faces a lot. If someone says something about their body, I'm like, oh, sure. If you say so. Man, those urges don't really get tired. Day in and day out. Just there. But maybe you feel bored when it's your rest day. Oh yeah, I'm feeling bored right now during the workout. Not really bored, but I'm like, geez, I want to do more overhead press. I want to do more overhead press. I want to do more pull-ups. I want to do more bench. I want to do more Nordic curls. When I finish the things I'm looking forward to, I'm like, ugh, I want to do more of those. I feel like this, I'm like, oh, I want to do more. Ugh. I don't know, man. That's why I say I should work out every day. So I don't have that feeling anymore. But I know once I'm done working out, that feeling is gonna come back. So what am I supposed to do? Do a workout where I only stop when I'm tired? Maybe I should do one of those workouts where like I'll do as much volume as I want till I'm dead. The problem is gonna be like just so much overhead press and bench and pull-ups to the point where I'm like, I hate my life. I mean, I do cardio too on my rest days. I don't know, just cardio is not satisfying. I don't know, I've never been so hyped to work out. I've never been hyped to working out like this since like my first year. Something inside me makes me want to work more. The problem is, I know I cannot recover from more. Because I'm barely recovering for what I'm doing right now. Also, I think my biceps are not involved when I do pull-ups or mere like. My biceps are sore today, and I didn't feel them one bit while working out. Like, not even on my sets of 10, nor on my sets of 1. Not one bit. I don't know. I think it's kind of an individual thing. I always focus on doing like, when I do a pull-ups, I try to always focus on kind of making it like a pullover, where I kind of only try to pull with my elbows. Because I'm trying to get my lat working, not my biceps. It's kind of always the cue I go with when I'm pulling. Do you have any cues for the overhead extensions, Wimir? Because for me, I realized when I do overhead extensions, if I want to make them insanely hard and as strict as possible, when I go up, I try to not go up. I try to go back and away from my body. So instead of trying to go like this, I press like back. And it seems to stop me from doing the pulling your shoulders forward motion. You go, I seen you. You don't move your elbows much. That's why I asked you. I wonder what you think when you do exercises. I do pay attention to your form. I don't know, I like watching people work out. Even if I don't have audio, I like seeing how they move their body. Like obsess over how they move their elbows, like on bench and something like that. How their forearms are. Where is the bar landing on their chest, upper, lower? Like, interesting. I see. Yeah. I have to think of things, usually when I do them, to make sure I train what I want to train. I feel like if I don't think about pushing away, I try to push as much weight as possible. And over the extension, I can like add more weight. A part of me wonders if I should do standing GM presses again. I'm scared it would screw with my freaking overhead press. I'm really scared that it will screw with my overhead press, so I don't want to do them for that reason. Nope, not happening. I think my form was kind of all over the place with the jam presses. But I guess you've been doing it for a while, so it makes sense. You don't really need to think of what you do much. You kind of just figure things out. Kind of like written in stone at this point. You just do things the same way for a long enough time, you just know what to do without having to think about it, I guess. Slaking, yes, queen. Oh boy. I don't know. I think jam presses are harder overall to get the form right on. If I don't like, I'll say it in here, spindle, if I get bombed when Mir did it. I don't think I'd better heard it about Wimir. I want the news to get spread. Want to spread the news. Wimir did it, if it happens. Yeah, he, if I die from a bomb, it's funded by Wimir. He probably nuked me. I'm saying this because the freaking air jets are not stopping. It's either air jets or missiles. I can't tell the earbuds in my ear. Sounds like an air jet though. I don't see flashing in the air. Oh, fuck me if I know, man. I'm no expert. I ain't Jewish. Uh-huh. What about the nose? What about the nose? Not exactly something what a Jew would say. What can I say? Catholic. How long have you been? I'm Jew. Yeah, but see, Spindle, you might be Jew, Spindle, okay? But if you had money, you'd probably spend it to fix your goddamn back instead of nuking me first. As long as you're crippled, I'm gonna assume it's not you who bombed me. And maybe you hate Palestinians enough to nuke them instead of fixing your back. But I'm gonna assume for the time being it's not. I'm gonna assume that you just don't want to nuke me first because you have priorities. See? from something from south. Basically, Jews say, this is our land. Basically, pretty much, Jews being like, hey, we're promised this land, our religious predecessor. Man, I'm not actually, okay, my point of view is, Jews are not here because really the land, like, if they were here only for the land, okay, they would have been taken out a long time ago. Because we're surrounded by Arab, but it's kind of like they kind of, so what happened, long story short, they're trying to make sure the Islamic country, like the Islamic world doesn't come back. Now they put the Jews in the middle to keep conflict and separate this. And then after they separated all the land and put borders between countries, like this Sykes-Picot thing, right? The Sykes-Picot Treaty or whatever. They said separate the whole Arab nation, and they then put a ruler on each one, make sure the ruler is corrupt. And now they can suck all the oil from the Arab. They can now suck all the oil from the Arab countries. And if they made it so people believe that each country is responsible for its own. On top of that, instead of all the Arab nation kind of, like, how is the USA united, right? Not Palestine. The Arabs were like the United States. They were kind of united, you know, under one ruling, and yeah. Kind of long story short, they got divided. America didn't like us being united because they know they cannot get what they want. Like, they cannot get as much oil as they want if we unite again. Man, the shit goes way before that. Man, that's like not even the start. If this is what you read from, this is not the start. There's even shit before this. It goes way longer. Israel wasn't here. We were like living fine. Jews came in here, were like, oh shit, I'm telling you a little too much politics, but whatever. So Jews came here. Jews came to Palestine, wanting the land, because our Bible or whatever holy book says this is our land promised from God. And United States and big countries found a good opportunity to separate the Arab United Nation, or like whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what it's called. Like when Palestine and all the Middle East was one country. They wanted to separate it, so they threw the Jews in there since they want to land there, and they created conflict. No, I don't think. I don't think it was a part of Egypt. But also, we didn't really have borders, Wimir. Like, kind of, there was no defined, clear borders like there is now. We're not the one who put the borders. It's like America, Europe, those big countries decided to divide us and just put borders between us. So it's kind of, Palestine was like a general area, not really kind of as clear as now. So maybe parts of it was, but not all Gaza. Also, I'm not really sure about history much. So you gotta ask somebody else, I assume, that has more knowledge. But it's all freaking big piece of shit conflict. Trust me, it's not really about the Jews, it's about the oil. It's like about the oil and getting money from the freaking Middle East. Because as long as there's conflict, they can get the oil they want. I mean, there's. It's not that Jews. I mean, it's not that they came here to take the. I don't know. So, Jews were trying to buy Palestine for like a long while. There's like even a history before. They've been trying to buy it a long while. I don't know. I'm getting too much into politics and history that I'm not really that educated on, so freaking just stay away from it. I don't know if like they tried coming in here and Palestinians were not happy, but I think they were probably organized planes before they came in here. I don't think they're just like, oh shit, we want a place to stay. The guy's thing is absolutely awful. Man, as much I've been seeing Gaza being bombed since I was a child. People just, alright, so what happened? Gaza get bombed. The whole world is like, oh, this is awful, look at what the Jews doing. Oh, screw Israel, Israel bad. Then years pass by as if nothing happened. News forgets about it, people forget about it, as if Gaza had never gotten bombed. They build the thing all over again. War starts again, Gaza gets bombed again. The news again goes like, oh my god, poor Gaza. There it goes again. The cycle repeats. In a few years, you'll see that nobody remembers anything about Palestine. Like most people will not know what happened in Palestine. They'll forget. They'll go to the big shit war, trendy war that is happening. As if this shit never happened. This shit been happening since I was a child. It doesn't matter, man. It's like, I see this shit go trendy and go up and down. I don't feel anything when I look at people dying on television because I've been looking at this since I was a child. It's like, I'm used to it. Doesn't make it less messed up, but you get desensitized to things when you just see it happen so often, if you know what I mean. I've been seeing this shit happen so often, I don't feel shit. I'm moving on with my life. As you see, it's not that I like what's going on, but I know the cycle is just repeating itself. The cycle of Gaza being bombed, West Bank being kind of bullied by Jews, Palestinians start stabbing Jews here more often, conflict gets more spicy, and things go down again. I can give less of a fuck, man. It's just like, been there, seen that, seen what the world does, nothing. And I can't do shit about it. I can cry about it and be like, hey, look at what's happening here, please. Yeah, they would have an excuse of, if those people leave, there might be terrorists with them. So we're not going to let people leave, yada yada yada. I don't know what to say, man. Shit is fucked up. Can't do anything about it. We'll never be able to do anything about it, in fact. What am I even supposed to do with this superset? Oh, I was supposed to do side raises. I haven't warmed up for this. I've been forgetting to do those during my programs lately, which is not good. I mean, I've done them off stream when I forgot to, but I should not forget to do them. Remember, your whole situation is fucked up. What's even more fucked up is people around us helping Israel Alright? What's even more fucked up is the fact that the Arabs around us are not helping us, they're helping Israel. Because the leaders care about their wallets more than the lives of other humans. If one of those Arab leaders decides to help Palestine, they get dethroned by America or a big country. So, would you rather lose your money and let people? Would you rather help people and try and stop people from dying and lose your money, or would you rather just stay shut? Also, I forgot to remove the mic here. Or would you rather just stay shut and just have your money and power? People on our leaders on how it's picked. Just they make sure they're corrupt and shit before they kind of give them the power. Do you really believe Palestine, with all these Arab countries surrounding it, they cannot be saved from these Jews? If you look at the map and how many Arab countries are around us, Muslim Arab countries, so it's not like a different religion, it's the same religion. They're doing nothing to help us. I'm gonna lower this a little more too. Okay. Kind of scared to hit it while I'm doing these sideways. Oh well, it's fucked up. I mean, they all close in. Man, they call Hamas terrorists, but can you blame people? If someone killed your family, Wimir, if someone came in, stole your house, killed your family, and called you a terrorist for trying to kill the people who stole your family, you stole from his land, are you a terrorist? Tell me that. You don't even need to tell me that. I know your answer. And if you say you're a terrorist for killing those people who stole your land, killed your grandparents or parents or sister, brother, you're retarded. If you say that. Like anybody that is going to say you're a terrorist for wanting revenge for people that killed your family and stole your land, you're retarded. Not for like Wemir, but like, I know Wemir wouldn't say that, but if he says that, or anybody that says that, you're retarded. That's how it feels like when someone's like, oh, Israelis deserve to live here. Oh yeah, they do? Go fuck yourself, like really. They came in here, stole the land, destroyed people's houses, killed people, and then you telling me we're terrorists for wanting them out. Like really? Like yeah, totally, we're the terrorists here. Probably was not. My tone probably was kind of a little too aggressive, but that's probably the built-up resentment, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know why I'm screaming at Wimir. It's not even his fault. I blew up in Wimir's face. I'm like, sorry Wimir. I blew in your face, but yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. That's why I don't like to get in politics, man. It freaking pisses me off. Like so much built-up resentment. It's whatever, man. Let's move on. Say your last lines of politics so we can move on. Like anything involving Palestine, you get 10 minutes, then we're moving on. We're closing this topic. Screw that shit. Be that clear chat too, so we don't have people opening the topic again. But yeah, it's whatever. I should have not opened the topic anyway, but let's end it. I have last words about the politics, so I can move on. Shouldn't even be saying that shit online, alright? Because this shit I say online, alright? Gonna get me in trouble. So whatever. Shouldn't be saying that garbage. Whatever. I'm gonna delete the VOD. I'm gonna delete the VOD after this. You should stop that nonsense. This is something else. Man, it's whatever. No, I'm deleting it. Nah, I don't want to clip nothing about politics. Ramir, when you could end up in jail, blacklisted, being under surveillance, shit like that if you talk about politics. They could look at your ID and be like, yeah, this guy is talking to politics. Screw him. I don't want to deal with that shit, man. I could get beaten up by retard ass Jews for that. So screw it. Do me a favor, Remy, and clear chat, will ya? Clear Twitch chat for me, if you can. Do a man a favor. Do me a solid. I'll cut it myself. Yeah, actually. It's easier. Maybe he's on the phone, he can't clear chat. I'll just clear it myself. Clear Twitch chat. I'll just check to make sure it got cleared. Yeah. Thought so. Thought so. Yeah, I cleared it myself. But yeah, I don't want to do this shit, man. I don't want to talk. I don't talk politics. First of all, because I can get in a lot of trouble. I'd be like, this guy's a terrorist. I'm a chonker. Screw it. Be the chonker. What options you're talking about, like for clearing chat? Or like options for like stocks? Oh. Yeah, I cleared it, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, I don't like talking about politics anyway. Oh, wait. Another jet. I'm hearing like one every like fucking 10 minutes, man, going over my house. Or like near it. It is what it is, Wimmy. So about fasting tomorrow. Oh, bad idea. You could fast like for. I could do 3 days fasting. I know people like fast for 3 days, and no big deal. They like you're not gonna lose muscle. There's a guy that talks about fasting for 3-4 days. He's a natural bodybuilder. It's called Atlas Borsha. If you're gonna watch this video, I think he looks up, he researches his shit and he tests it. Too. So he knows what he's talking about. I'm adding 2.5 kilograms every time I do this. Right now at 45 kilograms from here. Whew. I like jumpers and curls. They're kind of good. They feel good too. Although I'm only fasting tomorrow. I don't know. If you want to check. I mean, how did you know? I mean, do you have like signs? I mean, I do my cardio. I could buy a blood pressure thing. I mean, it's not like it hurts. I mean, that just happens when I get chunkier. If I cut like 3-4 kilograms, I end up just not being out of breath as easily. I'll ask. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be blood pressure thing is expensive, right? I'll ask. I feel like my shoulders are small. Yeah, whatever. Shoulder feels, man. You see how far my traps insert, women? Look how far my traps insert. Like, I don't know. They insert all the way there. Like, it's just like, it will make my shoulder look smaller. My traps are wide. Like, do you think my traps are wide or is it just me? I'm just coping for my small shoulders. I don't know. Am I coping for small shoulders or my traps actually insert wide? What do you think? Am I coping? Or actually? It's true. I mean, my frame is small, so I don't know. I think my traps just insert wide. Also, the fat would make them look wider. So when I cut, maybe they'll look better, I don't know. I don't think my traps are impressive though, by any means. Oh, wouldn't have good plan, good tools probably. Shit we have is probably very garbage. Nips, I need to hide those. Hydrant is here. But what do you think of my traps, Vermeer? Do they insert wide, or am I just coping for small shoulders? Okay, shit, let me just... I'm not talking about size, I'm talking about like... Oh shit. I'm talking about, I don't know, insertion, like, I don't know, do you like, see how, like, my bone is here and my traps insert like there? I'm not talking about like size, I'm talking about insertion being like very, very long. Because I feel like I've seen people with smaller insertions on traps. It makes, I think Bolt Omni-Man has like a smaller insertions on traps. It makes his shoulder look bigger. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm a chunker and kind of built of having more fat. The other thing, like, alright, what you rate my traps? I don't think they're big by any means. I think they're tiny. Plus they store fat. I don't know, they store a fair bit of fat, so I'm not sure. Right. I don't know. I have not been training my traps good, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're small. I should go through a deadlifting era, because that will build my traps. Or like go for RDLs. I mean, you might lose some weight for leverages, because of leverages, but who knows. I think cutting is not the worst thing to do when I'm about to hit 140 kilogram bench from here. This was higher than expected. Then it should have it. I probably should lose some weight at some point. Right now I'm about to hit 140 kilograms bench, so cutting is not wise, in my opinion. I've been working out. I would not cut. I mean, I'm a chonker. Like, my waist. Look at this. I have them love handles too. We'll see. I don't have to flex my triceps for shit. No, I don't like that flex. I think this is one that's kind of fine. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We're done working out, so man. I kind of want to shower eventually. I'll shower right now. Do I go on a break and give myself a sweet shower? I really don't care about where's my chair? I think cutting and bulking is sort of overrated when it comes to building muscle. If you lean to the point where, yeah, I'm gonna do. I know you do it well, but I think like kind of cutting and bulking is kind of overrated. Because I realized something. Yeah, I'm talking about your case with me, but when it comes to bulking and cutting, what I think happens all the time is when science checks for the amount of muscle people get from a bulk, what happens? They don't really check. They check for something that I forgot what it's called, but it checks for water too that is held when you bulk, and you cut down. You always tend to lose mass from like that measurement. I don't even know what is it. Lean body mass is it called? I'm not sure. you end up losing water weight, so it looks like you lost muscle. But I don't think people really lose muscle when they cut, because you'll see like someone maybe like 25% body fat. Once they cut, they lose muscle. You'll see there. What is it called? The thing for checking if you're above average genetics. That might, I don't know, where you put your body fat percentage, or maybe you know what I'm talking about. What is it called again? BMI? No, not BMI. It's like BMI, but it's for muscle. You know what I'm talking about? I might go take a shower. Feel filthy. I feel filthy. Okay, I'm gonna call it for YouTube. Bye bye, YouTube.